we have the Super Mario Brothers Galaxy, which is based on the video game that you played just yesteryear. So it is the
Sure.
sequel. Sure, 20 years ago, that game came out. So this should be fun. This was presented during Nintendo Direct, which a lot of people didn't really expect. I was like, oh, but some people was, and you're tapped into the whole gaming thing. So, what were your thoughts when you knew that it was being adapted from that game, which technically doesn't have a plot aside from Princess Peach has been kidnapped again?
Well,
Um,
that's a plot for everything, but you introduce a very another important character in the Mario lore, which is oh, why am I blanking on her name already? Rosalie.
Rosalia.
Yeah, Rosalia. She's an important character. Nobody officially knows if she's like the lineage of Princess Peach or not in some way, like a daughter or the mother or whatever it might be, because she doesn't seem to age ever. But I am excited. I was not happy when they announced the Chris Pratt as the Mario for the first movie, and I still saw the movie. I'm still going to give things a chance, and I loved the movie. It was a lot of fun. It was great. It's meant for kids, so I'm not gonna like expect this thing to be like an Oscar worthy adult movie to enjoy for myself specifically, but it was fun for what it was, and so I'm excited for this one. They can connect more lore, more story, more background into the world, and in this case, the galaxy. Um, I like it. I'm excited for it, and I'm hoping that they're gonna do eventually a connection with, because they're going universal in a sense. I hope they touch more on the Nintendo universe in general, and maybe in the future we get like a Avengers style thing with Nintendo characters, kind of like Smash Brothers. Like we could end this whole thing as Avengers Endgame, and it'll be Smash Brothers, and it'll just be everybody fighting each other or something like that. Zelda and Link, yeah, Zelda and Link and Bowser and Mario and just all these different franchises. Samus, it would be great.
we kind of had that with Ready Player One. But
Yeah.
he's like, no,
Well, I mean
that's not
that's
what.
that's a very different side of gaming.
Yeah, it is. But no, I look forward to that. That would be a lot of fun, and I don't think that's something that we will be. Obviously, we had the adventures, but like, let's do video games. That'll be cool. The Nintendo universe, and then they can sue everyone. Um, I like that concept. What is interesting is they said that this was based on the Galaxy game. I think it's just the first game, but there's a
Mhm.
two. And if you looked at kind of like the background images of what was going on, it gave me Odyssey vibes, which made me very happy
Mm.
because I love Mario Odyssey. But I love the fact that we're not like, let's go into the human world. I hate that with all my heart, and that's what made me happy about the first one because I
Mhm.
honestly thought, oh, we're in human world. How will we interact?
The Smurf thing, like
They're
they did
in.
with the Smurfs.
Oh. And if you watch the last Smurfs, they stayed in Smurf universe. It
Yeah.
was really good. It was so good. Nobody watched the Smurf movie, the one with Rihanna with the song that was terrible. But anyway, the point is, this looks exciting. I like the fact that we're in the universe, and it's to me, as someone who's played obviously the video games, it's fun to see all of that come to life.
Yeah.
So, and the fact that they did Odyssey, I felt was, you know, yeah, we can bring them into the real world, but it's still our world. And I like that. And I think that that is what they're starting to lean more into. But I still, in a way, kind of want the first original world from what was it, the very first Super Mario Brothers game. But anyway, back on this one. Um, I like the fact that we have new characters. You mentioned Rosaline, which is not Rosala. She is going to be voiced by Brie Larson because what is she has nothing else doing in the Marvel universe? Clearly,
She gets so much hatred for no reason.
No, I don't hate her. I hate the fact that they're not utilizing her.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a whole doomsday thing popping off. Where is she?
I
Wasn't
think
she supposed to be the strongest one?
I think that's the problem is that they kind of put her in a corner of just like, oops, she's too powerful. We need to like give her as little screen time as possible because then she kind of just ruins everything, like the moment, the whole power scale.
Basically, but I'm happy she's the voice of Rosaline. Also, one of the things that took me out completely was I loved how they started with the Bowser, not browser, Bowser, and he has a little paint thing, and then we zoom out and we realize he's still tiny because that's how
Hmm.
it ended in the first movie. So it's a direct continuation. So you
Hmm.
have little tiny Bowser, and his whole thing with his little tiny voice, but he is being avenged by his son, which Bowser Jr. Does he put like a big role in the video games? Because I know like Rosalie at least
Um,
has a son.
it depends on the game that you're playing. I mean, there's Baby Mario, and there's other Mario games where Bowser Jr. is like an annoyance in a sense, but I don't think Bowser Jr. has ever been like a main villain in any game. He's more like sub boss or a boss or whatever. Like you just run into him every now and then. Uh, yeah, I'm curious of how they're gonna do that.
So it's a strong connection, and I don't think they really alluded to Bowser and his child in the first movie. So it was a fun surprise, and he's going to be voiced by Benny Safdie, who
Who?
was the guy who did. Oh my gosh, was he the one that did Smashing Machine? Because remember, there's the Safdie brothers. One did the Smashing Machine, and the other one did um shoot,
Oh, okay. And Uncut Gems too. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uncut
yeah,
Gems. Remember the Uncut Gems?
yeah,
So I'm trying to remember which one did what, which movie, because one is having a really great movie career,
yeah.
and the other one is like me. He
Benny
did
Benny
Smashing Machine.
Safdie Benny Safdie's the one. John Safdie's the other one.
Yeah, he did the Smashing Machine. He needs to win at this point because that was we need to stay far away from the Rock, respectfully, because everything he touched dies. Respectfully, I don't like
Franchise
him
killer,
at all.
just like Jared Leto.
Yes. Basically. Oh, the other brother is doing Marty Supreme, the one with Timothy Chalamet.
Shamalama
Chow,
Ding Dong.
Shamalama Ding Dong. Point that I'm simply making is this. Um, this looks really interesting. I look forward to Bowser. It just looks like it's fun. Obviously, as you stated, we're not getting this is going to be Oscar award performances. Although, remember, Peaches, I think, was nominated for an
Beach.
Oscar.
I love that song.
So I'm looking forward to whatever they do song wise with this. We could get eventually maybe an Oscar nominated music, although I think K-pop Demon Hunters is taking it.
Oh
But
Lord. Yeah, probably.
I love K-pop Demon Hunters. It was a really good movie.
Sure. I'm not
He
knocking it,
like
but it's not for me. I'm not knocking it though.
he doesn't like goodness. But no, this seemed a lot of fun. I like the fact that Bowser is in it, Bowser Jr. And it seems like he'll just probably be an annoyance, and then obviously we'll have to team up with Mario and Luigi. I'm interested to see how do they incorporate Rosaline because that should be interesting.
Hmm.
What happens if she's working against Princess Peach? What happens if it's that kind of
That
situation?
would be a very different change in the lore of Mario.
So that would not be a good thing. She could be bad and then turn good.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
It's
again,
like
this movie's for no. I mean, no, you're right. Like, and they can do whatever they want because this movie, again, it's still meant for kids, the new generation of people, probably kids who've never played a Mario game. They just enjoy a fun, 3D animated movie. So, but you know how toxic the video game community can be. You change anything that they love, and they go crazy and boycott and complain and whatever they do. Just Like just take it as it is. Enjoy the movie or don't. Don't buy a ticket. Speak with your wallet and go play the video games or or touch grass.
Gosh. Uh, Play the video games and watch the movie because it looks fun. But no, it's interesting because they did also tease that there's going to be other surprises, not just character wise, but it also can be like environment wise.
Yeah.
So as you were saying before, they could just start incorporating the looks from all of the games, just slowly bleeding them all in. And
Hmm.
as it is Galaxy, so we could just travel anywhere we want to. So I could originally get my original Super Mario Brothers level with the sand. We had the pyramids, and we had like it looked like glimpses of Mario Kart, which would
We
be a
had
lot of
definitely
fun.
had Mario Kart. I can't remember most of the
Yeah.
movie anymore. I don't remember the pyramids.
No, the trailer from this.
Oh! I thought you meant for the first
No,
movie.
the
Okay.
trailer. Yes. No. So that looks a lot of fun, and the fact that we don't know what's going on with Rosalina is churning. That could be fun as well. But and I like the fact that she's not, oh no, what's gonna happen? She was fighting. She was like kicking butt in there.
Hmm.
So that's a good thing as well because that Princess Peach was in there fighting as well. So she had her staff with the star, which I think has some kind of power within it. Maybe you would
I
know because
guess
she's like, I know nothing.
it's been a
I
while.
don't know.
It's been a while. Galaxy games
Oh,
did not come out like a couple years ago. It's been a while.
so for the record, she's not going to be related to Princess Peach.
Oh, have
They
they
stated.
announced that? They stated that
They
already?
announced that
That's disappointing.
Rosalina's character was in early development, and that the Super Mario Galaxy development team contemplating having her as a character be related to Princess Peach. The relationship did not remain as an element of the final story, but that is kind of the reason why they're designed similarly. But they're not going to be related.
That's okay. Disappointing, but whatever. I just hope they use her properly.
I do. I hope so too. And it should be interesting. And as you already stated, she was in the Super Mario Galaxy um games as well. And this is how she was like, we need the power stars. So maybe she is also a guide towards Mario and Luigi to find Princess Peach again. Who I don't that's a whole nother thing. I don't think they want to be found. But that should be
Who?
interesting.
Peach?
Pretty Peach, she's always disappearing. We know that Bowser didn't take her this time.
I remember an old video that insinuated that Princess Peach kept on getting kidnapped because she was actually trying to get away from Mario and she was cheating on Mario with Bowser. I think that's hilarious.
Oh
I know
yeah.
that's not really gonna that's not gonna happen in this movie, but I think that's a hilarious thought.
But in a way, that would be a really great explanation for the adults. And the kids would be like, what? No, the kids are so savvy. They would probably root them along as well. They would love that. They've been savvy. So yeah, we don't know much of what is going on. It was more of a teaser than an
Hmm.
actual trailer. But I do look forward to it. It releases on the April 3rd, which is great because it's an April 4th baby. Yay me once again.